Welcome. I am Crispysense. It's time for some more Fantasy Li-Fi. The solo run series of treasure groves, and we've got our toughest challenge to date today, but it's okay because we're Tom Nook and we're gonna rock this. Alright, it's gonna be great. If you haven't seen this yet, this is the Tom Nook skin that was released for them selling 1 million copies. Fantastic. And the best part about this is it's entirely free. They give out codes from time to time. You just have to be following, or if you are a fan of this channel and here quite often, then we will keep you informed and up to date on said codes. And whenever you get these codes, you go to gifts. There it is, the gifts button, and you have to connect to the internet, blah blah blah. And I'll just show you the code right here. I've already claimed it, but I will pop it in again so that if you have not seen this, I may get in there and grab it. There it is, right there on screen. AF579XS2. That will let you be Tom Nook, or as he is affectionately known in this game, Tom Crook. So we're going in to this crazy dungeon right here. This is what we rolled. We got a monster house on number 2. Pretty exciting. And then the rest of it's just monsters all the way down with one tree. And then we're going to go all the way down to our big old buddy here, the Stone Golem, which has some pretty amazing rewards. But this is going to be our greatest test yet because of how ridiculously strong enemies in this dungeon will be for solo play. In our last episode, we were able to get a new bow, and we were able to... It dropped as legendary, and we were able to remake it and get it up to 360 damage, 50% chance of burn on it. Pretty nice stuff. The rest of our team is as follows. We have our Hilda with a pretty decent sword. I thought it showed the affection level on here, but I'm pretty sure she's maxed out because she's been with me forever. Here's the claymore that we got in a previous episode in Aged when we found the aging tower, which was pretty awesome. So that's 330, aged 500 years. We haven't seen one since. And actually, let's see, do we have an upgrade for you? I feel like I've gotten another sword since then. Not that do more damage, no. I think she's using the best shield there is too. Okay, so we're good. And so yeah, that's Laura, and she's got the gold sword. This is where you go. If you don't know what these characters do, she is my healer. She paralyzes while strengthening allies, which is pretty amazing. And she does a really crazy light attack and buffs regular attacks. So yeah, all of them are maxed. Oh, no, she's not maxed out. That's right, because she's a lower level than everybody else. Either way, enough talk, let's get in there. This is quite possibly gonna be a rough one. I don't know. It may end here. It may end here. The very first room, monster room, reality check time. Now, obviously, had I done this correctly and beaten the main story, this would have been an incredible room to farm for the mysterious tablets, but I haven't beaten the main story on this account yet. Have beaten the main story on other accounts. Oh, ghosty. Yeah, see, we're getting our butts kicked. Oh no, we are done. Life cures. Wow. Apparently I have a lot of these. So, monster rooms are intense. One of our team members is still alive. Level 90s. See, the intense things about monster rooms, right, is that there's so many of them that can be triggered at once. Where in normal rooms, you can probably get away with only fighting a few, especially when we have paralyzed. But see, we're doing the damage. It's just really rough to farm them. Ah, see, I didn't mean to hit all 3, actually. Oh, interesting that the sharks... Yo, come on, dude, get off me. Why is there no dodge button? I don't know why I have mana tied to my top bar there. It should have been health. Yeah, see, as a team, we've got good damage. We just don't have... Well, personally, as a hunter, we don't have the greatest health. On my Switch account, in all my streams, you see me playing a paladin. I'm used to being able to tank things. I'm used to having a ridiculous amount of health. A big adjustment when you go to a squishier class like this. We're getting through it. Just, this doesn't bode well for the rest of the dungeon. It's gonna be a rough one. I also thought I had auto log turned on this account. I must have turned it back off because I got mad at it. My hunter is almost hero. That was the other thing I meant to show off, is my skill tree. Probably should have redid the skill tree. I don't know, I just wanted to go in blind though. Jeez, some of these dudes, like this is just a single enemy and he's tanking all of this. Wild, man. Yeah. The sharks are the worst. They have such crazy DPS that they could just one-shot you. Yeah, it's like I had to use all my mana to get through that. I think we want to try to pull the other shark. I knocked him so far back it just reset him. Well, then maybe we could just pull the panther. Can't believe. Oh, no, that must have been one of my team stunning, because there was no way I should have been able to stun there. Are you kidding me? How did that not hit? For being a ranged class, sometimes you have to be right in things' faces. Our farming definitely needed an upgrade, so I think that was a pretty good drop to get. Obviously not the most exciting, but hey, what are you gonna do? Did not mean to pull that one, but I'm glad I was paying attention. It's the worst thing about range classes. You accidentally keep hitting the attack button just for 1 extra second. You're gonna pull things before you're ready all the time. And that charge attack is devastating. Anytime you want to heal me would be wonderful, because I would prefer you to heal me. She doesn't seem to want to. Even when your health is low, your healer will not heal you unless you're in battle. I'm standing right in front of her now. She's still ignoring me. She's got full ability to heal. Wow. Thanks for nothing, Hilda. Waste my potions and heal myself. Jeez. Alright, well that was room 1, everybody. And not even a necessary room on the path. Alright, we're gonna try to go fast. If it only wants 1, we're only gonna give it 1. So let's try to find the Weedling? Find it and get out. There it is. That my team is just standing there not attacking. So that was cool. Appreciate you guys helping so little. Oh, sorry, I don't want to fight you. This dungeon's rough enough. We're just trying to get through it. The name of the game... Oh, no. All monsters, come on. The name of the game is Solo Series. It's not Dominate Everything in Your Face series, so... Let me know in the comments below how you're enjoying this game. It's so much fun. Between both my accounts, I have around 200 hours. Still not bored. Still loving it. Still wanting to play every day. Still discovering new things. It's incredible. And they've recently announced the new DLC that's going to be a free edition. This fun-sounding roguelite mode. Very excited. Hopefully it comes soon. We'll definitely be covering that here on the channel, so stay tuned. And remember, if you haven't picked this up yet, I mean, what are you waiting for? It's the only game you need. And the other great part about it is that it is fully cross-play. So it doesn't matter what you buy it on, you will be able to play it with all your friends across any consoles. Come hang out in our live streams and maybe do some live runs with us. Obviously, if you don't want to pay for online play, Steam is your best bet to get the game. Every other console charges for online additionally, but yeah, if we get a lot of these clear the whole room ones, it might be a fast forward episode. Because this is gonna be painful. Ow, it's pretty bad. But even my ult isn't killing a carrot. I mean, everything in here is 10 plus levels above me, but Tom Nook wasn't worried about it. We have 8 of 20 right now. Sometimes when I see the blue circle, I get freaked out that it's damage incoming. Even though I make blue circles too, and I don't think the enemies are allowed to make blue, because it's a good guy color, but it still freaks me out. My heavy attack is so much stronger, right? It makes me sad, because it takes so much more SP. We got a chest up here. These guys are supposed to have the least amount of defense in the game. They're still taking a lot to die. At least that time she decided to heal me. Don't know why he won't fight someone else. Big idiot. Did we find the end? I wasn't paying attention. Please don't give me back-to-back kill all. You know what's gonna stop us from proceeding is that stupid tree, right? That's what's gonna stop us. It's gonna be that dumb tree. Even though I'm very confident about it. Seems like trees are pretty easy to take down. With both my accounts, it doesn't matter how much I focus on mining and how good my pickaxe is. It just feels like there's something inherently easier with wood cutting. I don't know why. It's so weird. My wood cutting could be so much weaker, but I seem to maintain SP. It must just be something built into the game, or maybe it's something that I feel like I'm seeing that I'm not. I don't know. Does anybody else feel that way? Nice, right in front of the door. Right, yeah, there's no other way around here. We'd have to fight. We'd have to get through a tree just to proceed anyways, so here's hoping that our tree is not too bad. Just, you know, get the one fruit and we get lucky. That would be him. And this dude likes to move a lot. Awesome. That's actually... Is that a new... Man, I really hate that we keep getting stuff for the merc, and I don't like the merc. Yeah, look at that. That's a new... Nice new merc weapon. That's probably better for... Rug here. I don't know how you say her name. Yeah, it's better by 52. Even though the other one's aged, this one's better, and it's cooler looking, so... I'm gonna give her that fun new toy. Now, we're gonna try to get out of here. Statue, can we talk to this without getting eaten? Yeah, because it pauses. We need a red thing to eat. Every now and then, you get super lucky and get some really cool rewards, like a, I've gotten a lot of trip stickers from those statues. Most of the time, it's nothing. All right, one fruit. Okay, we can do that because it's RNG, but that's good with potential of just finding one tree and getting lucky. Ugh. Let's see what happens. Like my fancy bird helmet, so I look like Trip now. That's from the deluxe edition of the game. I don't know if there's any other way in the game to get a Trip helmet, but I love the game so much I figured might as well just get that deluxe edition DLC because it's just really fun cosmetics. I love cosmetics and I love wacky stuff in this game. And to have our head look like Trip, I think is hilarious. This is good. We're definitely taking down the tree, no problem. We're gonna have plenty of SP left over. It would just be nice if, you know, this was the tree. I don't want to use my ult on it. Ow, really? Stupid tree. Okay. Let's, Great pine kinda scares me. It said it was on this side. There we go. That's not a good sign. And now we might be in trouble. Man, these trees regenerate fast, too. Look at how fast that's coming back. Like, neck and neck. Are you gonna be kidding me right now? It's gonna do that thing where I'm stuck on the last one. Yep, stuck on the last one because I barely have enough, and now it's gonna regenerate too fast every time for me to get my hit off. Yeah, I've gotten stuck in this situation a lot before, although I've never had one where the tree is regenerating this incredibly fast. Yeah, it's not possible. Awesome. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. We're gonna die to a tree level. Yeah. I mean, it could just not be in the biggest tree on the map, and that's the hope, because I'm very confident if we get to the boss, we win. Are you serious right now? Man, it's just regenerating so quick. We have one of our guys applies the debuff to the tree, but man, it's coming back so fast. A lot of times when I'm doing my skill tree too, I feel like I kind of purposely ignore the crit spots in heed for better skills. It seems like those crit spots are probably incredibly helpful, especially on higher tier stuff like this. I might have to start paying attention to those. So there was only one tree here. There's no trees. Is that a statue? It might be saved, because we'll get the buff. But now we have to plan this right? Because the buff only lasts for so long. Let's see if there's other trees. There is. And let's try to take down these other trees without the statue buff. We already know we can take this one down and that other one probably. So we're going to do these without the buff. And save it for a battle with a much stronger tree. I used to think the buff lasted the entire floor. But it does not, because it's definitely on a timer. And you will run out if you stay on the floor too long. Hey, we got it. Alright. So now we can just... This is your buff screen, by the way, if you didn't notice that it was there. Just hit left on the D-pad. I don't know PC controls, sorry. Yeah, let's grab that statue. Maybe, okay, without making anything. Ah, wow. That's like the ultimate slap to the face. Like the worst reward you could possibly get. Oh, like level 1 SP potion, wow. Thanks for nothing, game. I mean, there was a whole nother island? Wow. Sometimes these places are unnecessarily big, too. Right. That was supposedly the only real roadblock. Everything else is, you know, defeat all monsters. So this could be another 20 minutes just on this room. And I am slightly, well, not slightly, I'm over 10 levels under leveled. But my team is strong, we're all DPS based. I got a healer, but because I play the Switch as my main account, that's the one you'll always see me streaming here on the channel. And I don't have as much time to grind this account. That's what also makes this more of a challenge of a series. Could try solo running on my Switch account and see how that goes. It should probably go a lot better because the Paladin is so much buffer. My Switch 2 account, by the way, Switch 2 version of this game is amazing because it runs just as smooth as the PS5 and the Xbox Series versions. Looks just as good, runs just as smooth. Frame rates, loading times, everything. And it was only a $2 or $3 upgrade, which was amazing of them. They didn't charge the, you know, scary additional prices of video games nowadays, the additional $10 or $20. Which is very nice. We got a cave panther in here. I like the enemies that stand still. This guy's so buff, it's annoying. Man, this room is taking way too long, so we are just doing some quick edits here. Some quick snipe edits, because this is just ridiculous. I'm bored playing this. I don't want you to be bored watching this. Finally, the last two. This floor is taking so long. It's gonna be edited, but I feel like that floor alone took over 10 minutes. For you, it's gonna be about a minute or two, but that was painful. All right, hopefully we just get some straight hunting ones. Nope, never mind. Well, we'll see you after this floor. Yay. That's so depressing. I don't wanna. You guys won't know the difference. Yeah, if you didn't know that you could do that, if you're busy, or if you got something you gotta do, or if you just fail the dungeon, you're able to leave at any time, and it will still be there right where you left off. So you'll still always start in the same starting room, but once you load that starting room, it'll let you jump to the farthest room that you've made it to. So nice little feature that at least it doesn't punish you for like having to go or something. Never seen a snake drop a godly looking chest like that before. I got all excited. It was like, you got an Inferno staff. Ooh, that's because it was a legendary drop. Holy wow. Jeez. That's quite a staff. Oh, yeah, it's a ridiculous upgrade for me too. Mainly because I haven't, have I even leveled the mage at all on here? No. Only 23 from like switching to it and getting free XP. That's crazy. Well, that's a good start for my mage with a crazy legendary staff drop. We'll take that. Yeah, those you can tell by the chest quality. I mean, obviously, right? It should be obvious. In games like this, the chest quality determines your loot quality. When you get those little brown baskets, it's just average stuff, and then silver. Silver is like uncommon. Gold is like, you know, rare, and then that chest that we just saw was like an epic. It's kind of how I would classify them, at least. 38 days. This is just obsessive. I'm just now realizing, too, the time may become a factor. Can't remember how many rooms are left, but if it's another defeat all and it's another 38 enemies, another 15-minute room, then we're in trouble. It's funny that more or less the challenge of these runs is getting to the boss room rather than the boss, because the boss itself is not the challenge, generally. Because you're fighting him one-on-one, or not even one-on-one, you're fighting a giant boss with you and your team. So, you know, it's not that bad. When I was, we did it on stream, I finished the main story on the Switch 2 edition, and I did it on hard mode. And what that means is, spoilers, there's a way to make the final boss easier. And I was informed of it. I was told about it by chat. And they said, well, it could be a tough battle. It could be an easier battle. And if you want it to be an easier battle, there's something you can do. And they weren't telling me directly what to do. But I was like, no. I'm a paladin. I'm buff. Let's give it a shot. Fighting the final boss in this game as a paladin on hard mode was one of the most fun challenges I've had in a boss battle in a game. Now, I don't play a lot of games 100% to completion because a lot of the games I play are like life sims and stuff. So it's not often that I've had to fight big bosses, but like for me, it was an incredibly fun, incredibly challenging boss battle, and I loved it. And I would recommend attempting the final boss of this game. Almost final boss. That was also what was funny and comical about the way it ended. But watch the stream to find that out. It's actually, I'll link it, but all these are linked in a playlist. And the stream was just called Finishing the Story. It was hilarious because, well, no, yeah, I guess that's too much of a spoiler if you haven't seen it. It was just a really fun, challenging battle, and I enjoyed it. Where do we need to go? There's so many more enemies somewhere. I thought this was the way to the end. That was the way to the end. The floor is awful. Everything in the game was designed to be done solo. So since everything in the game was designed to be done solo and not online, this is just mean, you know? Who makes a 38 enemy requirement? I know it's RNG, it's probably just a % chance that anytime you have a million enemy floor, it's gonna turn up with the kill all instead of the just kill 1 or 2. But to get them back to back like this was so debilitating. There's 2 more idiots. There we go. Aw, they're not idiots. These are the cute guys. I like these guys. I would like to have pets in this game. Or I could see like a spin-off of this franchise where it's like Dragon Quest Monsters. And you have these little guys that you recruit and make them part of your team to battle for you in turn-based combat. Man, that would be amazing. This style game, dungeon crawling, leveling up all your lives and stuff, but turn-based combat with monsters as your combat pals. Oh, that'd be so much fun. When we first started playing and we got the little strangelings, I remember being so excited when I got this one that looked like this cute little bear thing. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. It's gonna be this cute little bear. And then it turned into a human and I was so mad. I was like, oh, a human? Really? And to come to find out they all turn into humans. You gotta be freaking kidding. Oh, wow. Oh, 38 to 45. Oh, gee, thanks, game. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't have the patience. We're also gonna do this just to see if this does manipulate the system here, right? We have 22 minutes, okay? 22 minutes left, and yeah, I don't think it lets you see. 22 minutes left, and I believe there was at least one more monster room before the boss. So, as I said, you can leave and re-enter. Just let's test this here. Yeah, two of them left. Okay, that's how you look. So if this is a kill all 2, and then the boss, there's like no time left, right? Let's just see. Doing a little science here. Oh, Tom Nook is so sad that he failed. All right, still there. right? We hit explore. Yeah, okay. So it resets the timer. So if you're gonna run out of time, there's a little tip. If you're gonna run out of time and you're doing this by yourself, you can just exit and restart, get all your time back. Don't know if they'll patch that eventually, because that seems like an exploit. But now we can go right to this floor now. The other thing is RNG, or is it the same? Okay, because we've already been here, it's always going to be defeat 45 monsters. But at least the timer reset thing, again, kind of an exploit. So be aware of that it is a thing that you can take advantage of. I don't know. I mean, it's built into the game, so I guess it's okay. Unless they don't know about it yet. Maybe now they'll know about it. But yeah, you can reset the timer so that you have plenty of time to achieve this. Alrighty, no lie, it's day 2. I took a break. I rage quit because this was just too much of back-to-back insaneness in this dungeon. It's just so brutal to have to clear floors of 45 enemies back to back to back, and who knows, we might have to do it one more time before we get to this boss. So, but it's a new day. I'm refreshed. I'm ready to go, and yeah, we're gonna finish this up. We're gonna finish this up, no doubt. I mean, all we've got left is monsters. So the hardest part is just plowing through here when we're massively underleveled, but I mean, we still do good damage. Our team does good damage. That's why I just want to get to this boss, because we're just gonna be able to dominate the boss. I know it. But this does not bode well for the next episode, right? Where we would have to be going to a 900 dungeon? Yeah, solo. So I want to do other solo challenges. I actually have an idea of trying to do the entire arena solo. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in seeing in the comments below. I have not done the arena at all on this account yet. I know that gets pretty high too, though. Like there is what was it? I was doing it off screen. On my Switch account, and I haven't even beaten it with that. And my Switch account is very powerful. I mean, I probably could beat it now, like fully beat it. I got to the hero rank in the arena, and then things started getting like really crazy. Like it's really, like the arena is filled with over 85s, and I'm sure that the last battle in it is going to be a level 100. So it is something I want to see. Arena is pretty cool too, because you get some cool cosmetics from it. Yeah, if anything, doing these higher level content like this is really good for XP grind. So there's that at least. I'm going to check out the live streams too, because we're going to be starting a challenge run series here. We're going to start a brand new, fresh account and attempting to beat the game in different fashions. It may prove harder than I think. I haven't fully tested it yet. We're going to be doing a lot of prep on it here in the coming week. Test and see how possible it even is. And this was something that we saw yesterday in a live stream that I didn't know could happen, but there's 2 statues on this stage. I didn't know 2 statues could generate in the same stage. Again, it makes sense because the statues' buffs are limited time, and some of these rooms get pretty large, so just like the occasional epic reward that you can get from these statues. A lot of times it's garbage, but every now and then you can get a trip sticker. It's amazing. I don't know what she said, but the only thing that was white was that. Okay, good. Yep, well, we got a sticker. 4-star sticker, Golem one. It probably like improves defense or something, I'm guessing, based on it being a Golem. I don't really know a lot of the stickers except for the trip one, and the princess one is money drop increase, which after realizing it was only money, I'm less excited. Trip one's really the only thing that matters, so that you can get an increase in chances of getting more loot. Right, that's what we all want. Good loot. I wanted him to come over here so I could do this. There we go. Didn't get all of them like I wanted. Do love that when they stand in a perfect orderly line for me so I can shoot through them. Alright, this is much better coming back to it later than trying to do it all at the same time. And again, that's what we discovered is, you know, you can reset the timer in these dungeons, so why not take your time with them, especially when they're getting this insane. After having discussions in my live streams, we're under the impression that currently the treasure groves only go up to 1,000 years back and no farther, which would make sense because the enemy and actually your level cap is 100, so it would make sense to not see anything stronger than level 100. So you gotta wonder if maybe in DLC they're gonna maybe increase the level cap of not only the enemies but you as well, and then that would add more grinding and more possibilities for extensions. I just want more variety in the dungeons and the locations. That would be cool. I want to see like a whole new map. Would be fun. So like maybe you'd get excited when you saw one because you don't see it that often. These are just such small, like little randomly generated thingies. You would imagine it shouldn't be that complicated to make more of them. Is the end really like all the way back here? Oh, that should be it right there. All right, one more room and then the boss. Wait, hold on. I can't just like go right to him from here. No, okay. Just making sure. I guess I could avoid the possibility of another million enemy march here, but I'm not 100% sure that my mining can handle this, and I don't. I'd rather just play it safe. We know we can handle enemies. Oh, there it is. That was what? Was that 3 in a row? Was that 3 defeat all enemies in a row and 40 plus each time? Like, jeez. So it has to not be an exploit, and it has to be something that they implemented into the game on purpose to allow you to leave and reset the timer, because even with a group, it takes a long time to clear 45 enemies. Doing this by yourself, I'm not great at math, but what, 40 times 3 is definitely over 100. So, I mean, that's an insane amount of enemies to have to clear in under an hour of time that these things are base leveled at. So, obviously I could be stronger, I could be doing more damage, but it wouldn't really help that much more. Still just absurdly obsessive. Actually, normally these radishes die very easily. These guys are just being punks. Alright, nothing in here. Turtles, jerk bags, corn jerk bags. There's a chest at least. Let's try to get these idiots out of the way first because I don't like them. Why is that guy so far away? They normally roll and maul you. I want this guy to die. Jeez. These are the strongest little beetles ever. I mean, thanks for dropping a gold chest, but yeah, the loot hasn't been extremely good for this being higher level than I am content. Really hoping I would get much better drops. I haven't fully looked yet. We'll look at the end of the video. I mean, that was a flask, but it didn't look like a flask I hadn't seen before. This will all be worth it, at least, if we get to the boss and he gives us something epic. In our last episode where we got this really nice bow. I think they could have done a lot more with the elements in this game. Would have been cool to see. Like if you're using the mage and you have an ice wand equipped, then all your mage abilities turn to ice. Or like same thing with the bow, like instead of paralyzing it could be freeze. That would be really cool. It's cool. I mean, they did enough. I'm very, 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 very happy with the game. I love this game so much. Obviously, it's like the main focus on the channel right now. So, and I'm gonna be playing it for a very long time, but there's much more potential here. But you never know. Like, not a game developer. So I don't know, maybe there is a possibility of adding stuff like that to the game, or adding like a whole new element to the game. Maybe there's not. It's just fun to have these kind of speculations and hopes for the the next one in the series now, you know? This game being already incredibly successful, you know. You know they're thinking about it somewhere in some room. Oh, we're only halfway through this room, jeez. Okay, hey, at least that leveled me. That was cool. Yeah, we're getting some good levels. Some good levels here. I was very tempted to level this account a little bit yesterday during a live stream, and I was like, no, I can't do that because clearly we're taking 2 days to complete this treasure grove. It would be weird if we came back and for the last 2 rooms I had more power. So I'm actually more excited now to get this run over with so that I can work on increasing the power for the next episode, and just increasing the power in general on this character, because Hunter is my first love in the game, and it is fun to play it. Again, I don't even touch it on my Switch 2 account. Practically all melee over there. I mean, I'm using the mage, but mainly doing melee over there, with the paladin being my main. But I would love to have just a crazy strong Hunter again. Let me see. You can look at our skill tree. I looked at it before. Wow, wait, what? Maybe I didn't look at it before we started. Holy crap, we have 65 points just laying around? Why do I have 65 points just laying around? Did I not look at this before we started the run? Why do I have 65 points laying around? This was something else I discovered in a live stream too, is that these nodes that require a number to be unlocked, all you have to do is just reach that number once, and then that is permanently unlocked. So that way you can keep resetting and then just beeline for the skills that are most important to you. So if we have enough total skill points to buy 50 nodes just so that this one can be unlocked, then we could reset and then just beeline for this as our, like, you know, 10th skill and customize our builds better that way. And I thought that was a really, really cool feature. Like, we definitely have enough to unlock a 40 node, you know? And it's kind of weird doing this right in the middle of a video, but I mean, I feel like we need it, so. I don't care about the defense route. These are just resistances. Yeah, let's go over here and get some more damage, because, yeah, why do we not have more damage? So now we're only 2 away from a 40 node unlock, which these are super cheap. Yeah, definitely take more SP. So our 40s are unlocked now, which is epic. What does this one do? Crit. I mean, we should definitely take that. I think there's another one unlocked at 45. I don't know if we're gonna make it to 45. Yeah, it's a 20 attack at 45. Special skill. See, these ones are all 10. These are 3, so maybe we take the defenses now. Kind of want more SP right now. We need 2 more, and we need to still have skill points left over for this, which is, oh, it's probably gonna be a big boy. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to take these 3s. It's gonna be our only way to hopefully do this. We'll just take regular defense. Is this regular defense too? It's a 5er though. Take this one. That unlocks our 45, which costs only 8. Nice. Wait, I never look at my numbers before I do this. I probably should have done that so we could see how much more we just increased our attack by, but it's fine. We're 1 point shy of getting a skill damage. Oh no. And charge up time. Look at that. 20 points would be epic right now for those 2. Oh, more paralyzed. Never mind. That's a no-brainer. All right. And we're going to save those 4. Okay. Hey. I mean, it doesn't matter either way, we just became way more powerful. I didn't know we were sitting on that many points. Did we level up that much in this video? I'm gonna have to, like, pay attention to the footage when I go back, because I don't think I would have been sitting on that many points before starting a run. Like, we do look at a lot of stuff. Like, we looked at our team and we looked at our gear. Really don't think I would have been sitting on that many points before a run. That's just wild stuff, man. Why is this turtle no-selling everything over here? Okay. Okay, so our other room's this way. It's always turtles, man. That didn't work. You can't do a straight shot on a ramp. Kinda do admire the game for that the your shots don't, like, dart up and down or anything. I kinda like that. You have to be on the level surface to shoot a straight shot. I did not mean to attack him without doing this first, but oh well. Don't want to waste my ult on one frog. It's about time you noticed I needed to be healed. Finally, we're at the boss. Wow. I know I took a break, but this was a journey. This was a ridiculous journey. Not exciting. Okay, well, first thing we're gonna do Those are gonna heal our team because they are pretty weak overall right now. There we go, make sure everybody's at 100%. Let's take a look at our food selection. Alright, we've got attack. I mean, we definitely want attack increase, but we want our biggest attack increase. I was looking at the wrong number. I was looking at the recovery. That's 100. Do we have any crit? I don't have any crit. Okay. We got a lot of these. 100 attack for 30 seconds? Wow. Why do we have so many of these? Let's go. It's go time. What's up, rock buddy? You dodging me. I like how my team is just standing there ready to take that impact. That was cool. That was the wrong button. I think I just countered my own bonus attack by eating that food by mistake. No, I didn't. Okay, he got paralyzed. I was scared that he was still gonna get that attack off. We're clearly not doing the best damage. We're not doing the worst either. That's not good. Is it just an attack increase? It might just be an attack increase because it wasn't a heal. I'm okay with that. The team is beefy enough. They're tanking and they're not dying, so that is good. We're getting the paralyze chances in, which is awesome. Past had a halfway point. Okay. I didn't know that was an attack. Holy wow. I'm glad he was a little confused and did it right next to my face instead of into my face. For the food buff again. Oh, finally somebody got knocked out, but the healer, Hilda, is right on top of it. And we're getting that stun nice. It's happening pretty often. Pretty powerful stuns. He just flung an attack at me and missed again, which I find hilarious. That was with the attack buff that time, guaranteed, because I had just ate it. Yeah, we got this, no problem. No problem, sir. Bam! Easy mode. Oh, god chest drop too. Aw, man. Well, it wasn't for us. It was for a paladin. I wonder how nice that sword is, though. Maybe we'll give it to our other account. I don't feel like I'm gonna level paladin on this account ever because it was so much work to do it on the other one. We did it! That was a 800-year-old dungeon we just soloed. Pretty epic stuff. Take a look at the map here. It was a ridiculous crawl of monsters all the way down to this punk. We knocked him out. We got a paladin sword drop, I think, as the ultimate reward is what I'm pretty sure it was. Yes, this guy right here, the real blade. Blah, blah. Legendary drop, 5% special skill boost. Okay, 396. That's not bad. That's not bad. I like it. Actually, well, I don't have to give everything to my team, but it might be more suitable to put it on someone on my team, considering I mainly run paladin. She's using a 330. Oh, she needs the upgrade. Oh, you need the upgrade. You can have it. Enjoy for now. 'Cause I'm not leveling paladin at all right now, so yeah, that's fine. Charge attack damage, 316. Okay, so not as impressive, obviously, but still a really cool looking ice wand that I have never seen before in all my hours in the game, and I like that a lot. That's really cool. I want to do more with it, so yeah, I might actually ship that one off. Although this is where my master carpenter lives, so maybe we'll see if we can improve that here before doing so. Do we get anything else good? I don't remember item-wise seeing anything fun. Oh, there we go. We got a new hoe. That'll definitely help with our farming. It is practically non-existent right now. Ow, big increase on the pan. Look at that. Holy wow. We went up over 100 there. Some good drops, at least. Should be worth it, considering the amount of time and effort we just put into that beast. Yeah, nothing's gonna drop better than the one I made myself here. Thought we got a new tailoring needle, but oh, we did. It was 349, but we're already using one. Mini games, improved fabric. We got a flask. That was the other thing that we got as a drop. 369. Wow. Okay, that makes sense. It did come out of an epic chest, so that makes sense. I mean, this is a better skill than bombs because who uses bombs? But I'm gonna take the point increase for the crafting. A lot of extra brushes just lying around. Easy merc, man. All I get is merc upgrades. All I get is merc upgrades on my other account too. Like, it's merc's weapons are the most droppable weapons. If you are playing any other class like I am, you are sad all the time because you're never getting any drops that you actually need. Because it's all going to the merc. If you're playing merc, you're living the dream. Oh. I don't think there was anything else epic that we can really do here, and this episode's probably going to be long enough anyways, so let's do a teaser for the next one. Not even sure if we'll be able to complete. Like, this is going to be nuts. No special room in a fish boss? No thank you. It's a replant. I don't have a lot of these. I have to go out and farm, get some more. There's a special room pretty close by, so we're going to leave that. I'm going to leave that. Not because I intend on beating this, but because I might intend on farming this. For some shadow recipes, but first I have to actually finish the main story on this account. So if we're doing another solo series next week, then we will take a look at that again and re-roll, because I'm not trying to do a tree boss. So I did some work here. Made my place look a little fancier. Look at that. I've got different biomes going on. So I think that's fun. Sand biome, regular. Pretty biome. Boss Spud. Like that guy's face. He's hilarious. We're gonna outro with him. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This was a crazy episode. There's gonna be some edits obviously too, because like I said, 2 days. A lot of this was just senseless grinding, but hope you still enjoyed the episode nonetheless. And make sure you're tuning into the live streams weekdays at 4 p.m. Eastern at the normal start times, but sometimes we start earlier. And we're just playing a lot of this game and about to start some challenge runs and doing multiplayer runs that anybody can join. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you're doing in your games. What's your favorite life? You know, have you tried doing any of these treasure droves solo? Are you trying to run it with randoms? Let me know. It's interesting to know this stuff and what your favorite life is. And yeah, check out links in the description below for other series and for more on this series. And yeah, it's been a great time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. And until next time, always remember, stay crispy.